everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Guys, if you're new in this channel, just press subscribe and bell button so that you get notification anytime I upload videos. And all the return subscribers, we love you. Just follow us and be blessed. Guys, I come across this message will bless you. Let me just leave you to listen to this message.
The reason why some men are into adultery, I don't justify sin, I stand against sin, is because their wives have tongues. The greatest lesson I learned from Delilah was how to make my laps succulent for my husband's head. Because the reason why some men are into adultery, I don't justify sin, I stand against sin, is because their wives have tongues. Some of you have forgotten that inside every man, there are three major personalities. A lover that wants to play, a king that wants to reign, and a little boy. It is the one you address that shows up. Because that man that has become, that boy that has become a man today, is used to lullabies. When he was young, his mom would rock him and sing songs. Sing. So when he turned 28 or 25 or 32, the mother transferred the responsibility to another woman, his wife. But what kind of song are you singing? Because every husband is a dancer. For over 20 years, a man has been used to dancing. Where I come from, they sing all sorts of native songs. The boy will be looking at the mother. In fact, some mothers go to the extreme. They refer to their children as my husband. I love you. So the man is used to dancing. But some women don't know that every action is a song. And your husband is dancing. Stupid man. I asked for $2,000, you gave $200. The man is dancing. Look at you. Go and see how Pastor so-and-so is taking care. The man is dancing. You determine the song and you determine the mood. Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I sneak. I tiptoe to my husband's side of the bed. I put my mouth very close to his ears and I'm singing a love song to him. In my language, in any language, as long as it's a love song. I will love you forever. The man is waking up and he's saying, good morning, darling. What do you want? Up to half of the kingdom. What kind of song do you sing to your husband's ears? What kind of songs? Every statement is a song to him. Look at my girl. My girl was a helper. Stop condemning that girl. I preached a message some time ago titled The Power of the Window. Michael had it. In 2 Samuel chapter 6, David danced before the Lord. I don't want to go into that. I was torn between that message and this one I'm preaching today. David danced before the Lord and Michael stood by the window. You know why? Because she hadn't dealt with bitterness. She helped David to live. She helped David to escape. In 1 Samuel chapter 19, after David became great, David started marrying other wives. This lady was a princess. She didn't have a child. David had forgotten the person that helped him. And that woman did not deal with bitterness over the years. So when she saw David happy, rejoiced, she couldn't hold it back. Useless king, you have honor outside, but I want you to know that you have not dealt well with your wife. She was, at first she was speaking from her heart, speaking in her heart. And some of you men, you don't even know that some of your wives are in pains. The woman may not be able to say it out. She remembers the anniversary of your adultery. It's just because of Christianity that she goes to bed. Sometimes you are full of commendation in church and condemnation at home. You serve in church, you look and see and commit the sin of lucre. You know, men, that's why you adjust the mirror every time a lady passes. You look at the background, you look at everything. Whereas your wife at home, you hardly remind her that she's beautiful. Once a woman is 35 and above, she needs more validation. She's thinking, I have kids. Look at my tummy, look at me. She wants you to validate her. She wants you to speak to her. She doesn't want you to touch her only because you want to have sex with her. No. In fact, psychologists have discovered that a woman needs 13 meaningful touches per day. And it is not, they said we should touch you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. You squeeze her hands. You're driving, you and your wife alone in the car. You put your hand on her laps. Sometimes you put it just to touch her head. Sometimes you wake her up, you say, I just want to thank you. You've been through so much. I just want you to know that I appreciate you. When God blesses me, you will see what I will do for you. You want to give her expectations. You want to give her hope. You want her to have a future. You are encouraging her. Sometimes you say to her, you're going to sit down today and I'm going to serve you breakfast in bed. Some of you men are not touching your women. You're not touching them with your substance. You're not touching them with your prayers. You're not touching them with your hands. You're not touching them with your emotions. It's not just about sex. You are quick to correct your wife, but do you commend her? And you think you are spiritual because the pastor told you you're going to be sharing a word on Sunday. So your wife goes to the salon, she returns home, you are lost in the book of Habakkuk. And the book of Zephaniah. It's passing and passing, coughing, just to draw attention, just to tell you, validate me. And the next thing you're going to do, you just remove your glass and say, sweetheart, where did the Bible say that the soldier senior shall die? When Sarah told Abraham, go into my house help, Abraham did not argue. That tells me that the man had been eyeing the girl. If he had argued, the Bible would have said, and Abraham said, no, I should not do that. And you know, men, and the Bible calls Abraham the father of faith. And you people, you brothers, you are brothers of faith. So I can imagine how many women you have been eyeing. Anointing does not answer to adultery. Anointing is not the answer to adultery. Prayer is not the answer to adultery. No matter how big and how great a man is. By reason of adultery, he can be turned to a piece of bread. Proverbs chapter 6. Anointing answers to discipline. You plan to last. You don't carry a woman in your car at 10 p.m. The woman doesn't come for counseling in your office and she's crying. And you know, women have 7 kinds of powers. One of them is tears. We have it. Another one is our mouth. Some of you want to take it from your wife. No, you can't take it. The book of Genesis chapter 3, when the devil confronted Eve, the devil spoke in King James's version. The devil spoke 14 words. Eve replied with 44. Go and count it when you get home. Count it. When Saul was going to kill David, it was Michal that let him down through the window, put goat's ear, put a teddy bear, covered it all, and saved him. That's a helper, a strategic helper. I pray for you today that God will send these kinds of helpers into your life, and may you also be that or those kinds of helpers